EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Justt-TK set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 37 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. This 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson steps away. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A first down carry for Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Tucker with the extra point. 7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And bulldozing his way through. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Here is 3rd down and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They give it off here to the tight end. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Buying time to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justt-TK for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Red, yellow.
Love looking to throw it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Henry will take